Besides weather, you can also encounter potential hazards while driving in different settings, such as over drawbridges, on narrow streets, in traffic circles, parking lots, and over mountains. Let's start by talking about drawbridges. When approaching a drawbridge, drive at a rate of speed that will allow you to quickly stop the vehicle before reaching the lip of the draw if necessary. Stop before crossing drawbridges that don't have a signal light or traffic control attendant. Stop at least 50 feet before the draw of the bridge and look to make sure the draw is completely closed before crossing. You should proceed only after assuring yourself that it's safe to cross. Now, you don't have to stop, but you should slow down and check for safe conditions before proceeding, even when there's a green traffic light or when the bridge has an attendant or traffic officer to control traffic when the bridge opens. Another situation that requires extra caution is driving on narrow streets. When turning onto a narrow street, make sure the vehicle has enough clearance and proceed down the street at 15 miles per hour or less. If you're on a narrow street and another car is coming from the other direction without enough room to pass safely, stop and allow the other vehicle to pass, but whatever you do, do not back up. If needed, ask the other driver to back up. Collisions frequently occur at traffic circles because many drivers don't know who has the right of way, and vehicles merge and exit at several points. In the vast majority of circles, the traffic in the circle has the right of way. You should enter a traffic circle only when there's a gap in the traffic, but once in the circle, don't depend on your left side mirror. The curve of the circle places traffic out of sight in the mirror. You need to check traffic through the left side window by turning your head in the direction of traffic. Caution is key when it comes to traffic circles. This is particularly true if there are several lanes. Merge carefully and get into the correct lane. If you can't safely get into your exit lane, then continue around the circle until you can. Besides residential areas and apartment complexes, we occasionally pick up and drop off customers in parking lots, at medical facilities, shopping centers, and other areas that may have obstacles. Obstacles like parking structures, overhead canopies, tree branches, and other hazards won't be visible by just quickly checking the outside mirrors. Mirrors have height restrictions as well as other limitations. For this reason, make sure you move up and down and left to right in your seat when looking in mirrors for objects that are higher than your mirror will show. Your visibility, as well as the visibility of pedestrians and other drivers, may be limited by signs, trees, bushes, or delivery trucks in parking lots. When driving in a parking lot, make sure to drive slowly, be prepared to stop, survey in all directions, use all mirrors, watch for pedestrians in the road, watch for vehicles backing out of parking spaces, double check where visibility is limited, sound your horn to communicate and let them see you, drive on designated thoroughfares and never cut across aisles and parking spaces. Finally, there's mountain driving. The force of gravity plays a major role in mountain driving. The steeper the grade, the longer the grade, and the heavier the load, the more you'll be required to use lower gears. When going down steep hills, gravity tends to make the vehicle go faster. You must drive at a safe speed by using a lower gear and using proper braking techniques. The gear to select for going down a grade should be no higher than that required for going up the same grade. However, some vehicles may require lower gears going down than going up. For these reasons, it's important for you to get to know your vehicle.